Welcome to Cyberpunk 2077. Oh, joking. Welcome to Starfield, everyone. This is Neon. The, well, cyberpunkish...
There's nothing in those settled systems quite like Neon. Crazy, terrible, but never dull Neon.
It looks kinda not dull. Anyway, this is Neon, the sort of cyberpunkish, robotic,
there should be a
inspired
sign, dump your Aurora
city.
here. You'd make a fortune if you put a net right under here. I'm not even kidding.
This area right here looks a bit more industrial, but then again, it's just the loading and unloading area. What? Wow. These must be massive. Look at that. Wow. I'm getting scanned already.
Don't move, Nesha!
What's this about? Not the act. Sniffers picked up the Aurora you're carrying the second you stepped through.
All right, get up slowly and turn around. Try to run, and we open fire.
Okay.
So, what was your plan, Nesha? Smuggle the Aurora into Kill City or New Atlantis?
No, I just forgot I was carrying it, was all. Honest mistake, right?
Yeah, sure.
Just settle this right here. I can lay the usual.
We don't make the rules. That's Administrator Bayer's job. Now, shut up and start walking.
Move it. Let's go.
Alright. Speak to Neshar in jail. That's probably not our next mission because I want to do the main story here a bit further. I'm trying to complete as many side quests as possible, but I probably can't find everyone. Ouchie, sorry. That was my chair creaking. I should turn off the microphone while moving. Right, loading screen. Oh. Well, that's definitely cyberpunk right here. Neon Fisheries, Seacards Outfitters. That sounds German. The Volume 2 Hotel.
Some people love it. I spent too much time trying to stop bad guys here. Whole place just gives me a headache.
Wow. Let me just soak in a bit of atmosphere.
Beats me.
Journalistic integrity at its finest. SS.
My sister started her own homestead. She's so amazing. Her only flaw is she keeps making me look.
Catherine Lucian keeps demanding we look into her husband's murder. Murder. Yeah, right. Hysterical old broad.
And yet another side quest we just found. We stumbled
She's a lot of
upon
fun. I even bring Cora here every now and then.
Ikuchi, where? Ryujin Apartments, Le Grand Liquors. I know, but I like it. Yeah.
Seaguard's gone too far this time.
Actually, yes.
Oh,
Let it
is
go?
man?
Why should
James,
I?
you have to let
Every
it go.
time he pays NSEC, he enables them, Rosa. He's telling them it's okay to blackmail us. It's ridiculous.
It's the way things are, James.
All right.
There's nothing we
Just
can
wish
do
things
about
would
it.
change in the city.
Right, what happened?
Hey there. Welcome to Newell's.
Look at me, boyo. Is that Peter Dinklage? You know, the dwarf from Game of Thrones?
Welcome to Newell's. If you're looking for any specific goods, Rosa and I guarantee we'll beat Sieghart's lousy selection every time.
Sounds like you have a problem with him.
Oh, I don't have a problem with his place. My problem is Siegert himself. That man has absolutely no respect for the business community on Neon. He skips merchant meetings and refuses to participate in any of our group buys. Worst of all, he pays off Neon security to keep his place safe.
Keeping his place safe sounds like smart business, or maybe we should... what kind of merchant meeting, anyway?
A lot of the merchants in Neon belong to a small merchants alliance. It's nothing formal. It's just a bunch of us getting together to air our grievances and watch each other's backs.
Yeah, sounds okay. How do you keep it safe?
By standing up to the lowlifes who come in here expecting me to just hand over all of my money. I refuse to be run out of business or be forced to pay protection.
Well, okay.
Yeah, sure. If all you care about is yourself. Every payment Siegert makes validates Neon Security's corruption. He's setting a bad precedent that many merchants are forced to follow. Anyway, sorry. I know I can get a little intense about these things. If you'll forgive the outburst and have a look around, I'm sure you'll find something you might want to buy.
Yeah, hopefully. What's the story with you and Rosa?
I arrived in Neon almost, 20 years ago? I had gotten a job at Xenofresh through a friend. Started working on the loading docks. After a few years, they moved me up to Kazanbas processing. And that's where I met Rosa for the first time. She was my supervisor. But we hit it off right away. It wasn't long before we decided to quit Xenofresh, get married, and start our own business.
Cool.
We've been in love ever since.
Oh. Yeah, so is all of Neon Security corrupt?
I'd say the majority of the guards are rotten, and the few who aren't simply take a paycheck and look the other way. They have Neon completely under their control. The Freestar Collective's own security doesn't even maintain a presence here. If it wasn't for the Freestar Rangers outpost, there wouldn't be a shred of justice in this entire city.
Oh dear, that sounds horrible.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. That'd be extremely helpful. I honestly don't know what to say.
Thanks would be alright.
Yes, of course. On behalf of Rosa and I, thank you. Just be careful when you're dealing with Siegert. He can be surprisingly unreasonable when he's cornered.
Same here. How often have you tried speaking to Seacard yourself?
The first time I brought up the subject, we got into a huge argument. Siegert said he had every intention of paying Neon Security and that it was final. After that, I tried to speak to him a few times, but he's always been too busy to spend the time to sit down and have a decent conversation. It's obvious he has no intentions of talking to me anymore.
Yeah.
I honestly don't know what I did to make him so angry with me.
I don't know either.
Sure, have a look.
Let me check, please. I'm not sure I need these. Oh, it's rare. Okay, so I'll keep that. Right. Deadeye. Oh, that is mighty expensive. I'll keep that for a minute. I have 3 of those. Maybe the coachman. It uses caseless shells. Wait a minute, I have a converted Grendel and a usual. Modified or... Why do I have 2 modified Maelstroms? Bashing. Oh. 60,000 credits. Nice. Corpo executive suit? Nah. No. Looks more like forest elves dancing somewhere in a Norwegian forest or what. No. Calibrated deep core space suit. No way. No. Wait a minute. I'll be right there. I need something energy like, and 7.5mm rounds. Okay. He doesn't have any 6.5.
Tell everyone you know about our store.
Sure.
Now, James, I don't want you to get upset, but Administrator Bayou came by while you were out.
Oh, yeah? His Majesty decided to come down from his throne and walk amongst us peasants? What did he want?
He said he wanted to personally thank us for our contributions to the city and hopes for our continued support. I'm sorry.
Our contributions? Those taxes we pay are a sham, so he can line his ivory trade tower with another layer of gold. Makes me sick.
Poor James. He's been so out of sorts lately.
What happened?
Welcome to Newell's. Let me know if you need help with anything.
Yeah. Okay, so that doesn't tell me much about what you sell here. You sound awfully tired.
Oh my, do I? That's awful. I should be taking better care of my customers. You'll have to excuse me. With all the ruckus my husband's been making at the Merchant Alliance meetings, it's difficult to get any rest. Poor old man has himself mixed up in a foolish crusade against Dietrich Sieghart who he's angry at for paying off Neon security.
You don't think Sieghart's doing anything wrong? Why would he pay off security anyway?
For protection, I assume. They apparently target certain businesses with some type of safety assurance fee scheme. We've been spared that indignity so far, but it's absolutely disgraceful this kind of thing is happening.
Who is Dietrich Sieghart?
He runs Sieghart's Outfitters. It's right outside the spaceport terminal. I suppose you could say he's our only real competition. If you ask me, he isn't such a terrible person. Please don't tell James I said that.
Oh, he's gonna hear you anyway.
It's a little group James formed, with some of the other vendors on Neon. I'd call it more of a support group, because all they do is sit around and complain about how hard it is to run a business here. I don't believe he is, no. I think my husband has Dietrich all wrong. He's probably doing what he has to do to survive. Just, please don't tell James I said that. I don't want him to think his own wife is doubting him.
Yeah. Does James know you don't agree with his crusade?
I have no idea. Anytime the subject comes up, it turns into an argument. Frankly, he's so obsessed with this Dietrich situation, I don't think he's listening to me at all.
Yeah, why are you convinced that your husband's wrong?
It's just a feeling that I have about Dietrich. I'm sure he's paying off Neon security because he has no choice. I can't afford to fight back like my husband expects. Well, thank you. I can't remember the last time a total stranger walked into our store and offered to help. It would be so lovely to see my James happy again. He used to smile at me all the time, you know. Now all I see is worry on his face. I suppose you can speak with him about it if you like. But perhaps you'd like to browse our store a bit before you do?
Yeah, I've already done that. Mind telling me how you and your husband met?
Oh, he'll be so upset for me telling you this. James and I used to work on the... I was a supervisor on the...
He already told me, actually.
I had to walk him. After the shift ended, we went out for a Terra brew and talked. A year later...
Yeah, okay. What's your opinion about Dietrich Sieghart?
Dietrich is actually quite a lovely man, though lately he's been under a lot of pressure, which has made him rather bitter. When we first opened our business here in Akuchi Market, he was actually very helpful. Offered us advice. Didn't treat us like competition at all. I'm sorry, I just don't believe Dietrich is doing anything wrong paying off Neon security. We all do what we have to do to survive in this wretched city. Unfortunately, my husband is convinced that fighting City Hall is the way to solve all of Neon's problems. I think he's wrong. Stop by again soon.
Speak to Dietrich Sieghart.
I had to chase more zone heads out of here today.
Just don't even bother with that other.
Yeah, let's do that first. Shouldn't take long.
Newell's Goods. We have everything you.
Ryujin is hiring the best and brightest of today for our future tomorrow. Submit your application now.
Sieghart's Outfitters. If we don't have it, we can get it. And if we can't get it, no one can.
That sounds optimistic.
Neon, where every vice can be indulged, and they make up new vices every Thursday.
Yeah.
How about hitting up the rooftops? Watching lightning hit
If
the
you
sky?
don't see what you need, feel free to ask.
Actually, sounds like a good
Oh, Jesus, really? That's a German accent?
Lend, you bring the tons.
Welcome to Sieghart's Outfitters. Everything you need to explore the settled systems. If I don't have it, you don't need it.
That's quite a bold claim. I'll take every artifact.
An artifact? Are you making this up? Well, like I said, if I don't have it, you don't need it. But I have a lot of other things you need. I've spent years perfecting my business by polling customers, measuring sales, and carefully adjusting my inventory to cater to just about everyone. So take your time, look around, ask me questions. You won't be disappointed.
Pretty hard sell you're pushing.
Am I? Forgive me. I tend to forget how annoying that can be. I have a lot of overhead in this place, and just between you and me, I am up to my eyeballs in debt. This is a prime spot, right next to the spaceport terminal, but the bills and the rent here are astronomical.
Well then, choice business locations aren't cheap, you know.
Sure, and going in, I expected it to be expensive. Anyway, I don't want to bore you with the details of my business all day. You're here to shop. So why don't you help out a poor shopkeeper like myself and buy something?
No. How long have you been in business?
I've been at this location for the last 8 years, but I've had a business in Neon for almost 20. As soon as Ryujin broke ground on the tower, I knew the city would start swarming with people, so I went all in. I love this business. It's my life. I can't imagine doing anything else.
Alright, so James Newell objects to you paying security protection fees.
Yes, I'm aware of James's objections. That's partly why I don't go to the meetings. But if I don't pay Dexler, I'll lose my business. And what good would joining the Alliance do then? So, really, I don't have a choice here. If they want to fight Neon security, they can. But I need to protect my livelihood.
You can't be okay with letting Dexter profit off your gains. Who's Dexter?
Owen Dexler is head of Neon security. But he is less concerned with crime than he is siphoning money from honest businesses. But it's not just him. All of Neon is corrupt. The only way to survive is to give in to their demands.
So, what are your thoughts on the Merchant Alliance?
It's fine in theory, but this isn't New Atlantis. It's Neon. Corruption is an institution here. What can a single alliance do to stop what's built into the foundation? I don't want to seem like a defeatist, but frankly, it feels like a waste of time.
So, Noel says if the Alliance is unified, you can stand up to Neon security.
Easy for him to say. He doesn't have my debts. If I don't pay Dexler, I might lose my inventory. And if I lose my inventory, I'll lose my store.
But still think you should stop the payments.
And why is that?
Oh. Rosa said she gets why you pay Dexler, but she also said you're a good man, and good men stand up to corruption.
Rosa said that? I remember when her and James first started. They were very green. It was a different time. Okay, you've convinced me. I will stop paying Dexler his safety assurance fee.
No.
And tell the news
Nice.
I will come to the next meeting. You can't stand up to Neon's...
Nice, that was quick.
Apply today at the nearest kiosk.
Let's say what the Newells say. Have to say about that.
Packaged food? Check. Neuro lamps? Oh, yeah.
We're fully stocked and ready to sell.
Goody. Dietrich has agreed to stop payments.
Well, I'll be. And all you had to do was talk to him?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I was so damn stubborn, I made this whole thing harder than it had to be.
Given you almost went blind, working with half a kilo of fish cuts in your eye. Yeah, I'd agree.
And I'd still be wandering around that storage vat helpless, if not for you. Thanks for your help on this. The Merchants Alliance is finally united. I don't know if we'll ever get a fair shake in the city, but it's a start.
Now, James, I don't want you to get upset, but Administrator Bayou came by.
Oh, yeah? His Majesty decided to come down from his throne and walk amongst us peasants? What did he want?
He said he wanted to personally thank us for our contributions to the city and hopes for our continued support. I'm sorry.
Our contributions? Those taxes we pay are a sham, so he can line his ivory trade tower with another layer of gold. Makes me sick.
Okay. Goody, 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 goody. Freestar Rangers.
Look out for gangs. Actually, the gang should look out for us.
True. Hello, Jalen. What's with your mustache? It's terrible.
Hey, I don't care who you work for. You can't just...
Yeah?
Oh, you're the rookie, aren't you?
Yep.
The one and only. Well, the Marshal's message said you were following a lead about a stolen ship. Truth is, a lot of stolen goods flow through here. But this city is real good at keeping its secrets, even from us.
So, what do you think we should do?
You can count on my help if you play by the rules. This isn't Aquila City. The badge doesn't carry the same weight here. People who run this place aren't overly concerned about the law. Our job is to keep the peace, make sure the violence doesn't get out of hand. The last thing anyone around here wants is some hotshot deputy looking in every dark corner.
Neon's a tough assignment. The ecosystem is rigged against any real law enforcement.
I won't cause any trouble.
Good.
That's a smart play, as much as it rankles.
Your stolen ship would have had to land at the spaceport. If it was right off the factory floor, it would have stood out. There's a guy I know, Billy Clayton, does maintenance work around the city and keeps an eye on ship traffic for me. I'll introduce you, but don't expect a favor. Even if it doesn't cost credits, nothing in Neon is free.
So, what are you supposing? Any advice for a Freestar Ranger deputy here?
Stay out of people's business until you can. Be willing to let the small stuff slide. Don't break up a fight unless it's getting out of hand. Most of all, don't assume that badge will protect you.
Okay, sure. Got a lot of unwanted visitors?
Of course. Neon's full of desperate people who have nowhere else to turn. For some, it's drugs. For others, it's gambling. There are a lot of ways to lose everything in this city. My rule is simple. If someone brought it on themselves, I don't get involved.
Thought Rangers were supposed to help people.
Rangers are supposed to exercise good judgment. I'm one person here. I can't help everybody. The best I can do is try to protect the ones who are innocent. And believe me, it's a full-time job.
So, you sure this informant is trustworthy?
This is Neon. There are no guarantees, and who I find trustworthy changes on a daily basis. Talk to him or don't. It's your call.
Okay, aren't you worried that your badge makes you kind of a target?
Nah, I've got friends in high places, so to speak. I'm the son of a Ryujin Industries executive. Maybe you've heard of her. Name's Alexis Price. There's a sort of fragile peace here in Neon. It's better for everyone if the syndicates and the corporations coexist. Minimum friction.
So was it your choice to be stationed here?
Believe it or not, yeah, it was. My mother's an executive with Ryujin, so I grew up here. I volunteered for this post as much to keep the other Rangers out of trouble as any other reason. If some hotshot rookie took this job and started flashing the badge everywhere, it wouldn't end well.
So, alright, let's find out more. Take me to Billy Clayton.
Come on.
Alright, Jalen. Why...
That was pretty impressive how you volunteered to help out with the bank heist in Aquila City.
Oh, thanks.
I read all the reports. I learned quickly that in Neon, staying informed...
I heard there's
staying
shortages
alive
over at
was the
Reliant
limit.
Medical. Not
What
great.
stood out to me
Doc
was that you
Manning better
didn't
get
lose a
his
single
act
hostage.
before inflation.
No wonder the marshal tried to recruit you right away. If he hadn't, it would have made him look like a fool, having some random stranger step in and do the job he couldn't. Now, if someone tried to hold up a bank here, they'd be gunned down without a moment's hesitation. Hostages or not. But you understand.
Inside's a bad place for tourists.
That's why you just told me that.
Madame
you won't
Sauvage's place. Okay.
Keep that in mind.
Sounds
You'll
nice.
fit right in.
Kind of club or something?
Probability outcome.
Well, I get that it's a leap of faith, but you see it all the time.
Got a call someone's power kept going out. Know what it was? A heat leech as long as my leg. Ugh.
Well, Jalen? Come on. Are we going or what?
Sleep crates for rent. It's tight, but it's home.
Yeah, I hear that a lot. No, don't clip that.
Hey, Billy, you got a second?
What?
Oh, here's Billy.
Give me a good scare. I thought you were one of Goodman's people.
Sure, far from it. Our new deputy here is working a case, and I thought you might be able to help. Take it away, rookie.
Take it away.
What do you need?
Nothing. I need information on a pilot.
A stolen Hope-Tech ship, huh? Well, here's the thing. Neon's got no end of shipjackers. I see them come and go every day. It's tough for a guy to remember one from the other. You know what I mean?
I can see where this is going.
Oh, come on.
Credits ain't really what I need. There is something you can do for me.
What is it?
Spilling credits is always better than spilling blood.
I can help you, but right now my life is in danger, and I haven't even done anything wrong.
All right.
Freestar Rangers are supposed to protect the innocent, right?
Part of the job.
Then you need to hear this. It's about my brother. He died while still in debt to a syndicate loan shark by the name of Emmett Goodman. Now, Goodman's coming after me to collect. He says if I don't pay up, I'm a dead man.
This Emmett Goodman sounds like a real class act.
Yeah. He's bad
Really?
by neon standards. That's saying something.
So I'll talk to this loan shark, but you better make it worth my time.
I swear it on my best set of wrenches. Goodman's holed up in one of the warehouses on Epside. The place is locked up tight, but there's a guard who watches the door, and he's got the key.
I'll stay with Billy in case Goodman's men come to collect. They're not stupid enough to tangle with me.
Oh, acquire a warehouse key. Really? Alright. Maybe I should have just persuaded him. Bayou Plaza. Alright, so there's the boss in there. What the hell is that? Is that fish? I don't want to know. I don't think I want to know.
Anywhere else, a fish processing plant would be no big deal. That's Bayou's River of Gold.
Right, it is fish. Thanks. I'm wondering if I unlock it, people might notice. Right?
Yeah, I know this place stinks, but it's a little...
Experience our exclusive members lounge. So what do you say?
I'm trying to do something, and I'm not sure it's working.
Surprised the contents came damaged? Huh.
Oh, it worked. Alright.
This is private property. You'd better keep walking. This is private property.
I know.
As long as you behave yourself and don't overstay your welcome, I don't see the harm in a quick visit. This will get you in.
Confront Emmett Goodman. Let's go. That's how you do things. You pay people.
Lights, glitter, and a whole lot of sin.
Kinda Las Vegas. Or Night City. Hello, Mr. Goodman.
Something I can do for you, friend.
Yep.
Well now, Always happy to have a visitor.
Well, now.
Tell me, what brings you by, friend? Little light on credits, are you?
Not exactly.
It's awful kind of you to intervene on my behalf, but I think I have the matter well in hand. Thank you all the same for your concern.
I can't tell if he's kidding or not.
Billy doesn't owe you a thing.
Well, that's where you're wrong. Cal agreed to my terms, including collection from family on the event of his passing. It ain't my fault he dragged Billy into it. But make no mistake, that's exactly what he did. What's your stake in this anyway?
I need some information.
Well, I'm afraid that's just none of my concern.
4,000 credits, what the hell?
Then offer me something I want, and I'll consider it.
You're trying to get blood from a stone here.
That ain't wrong.
That's what I like to hear. Hello.